my beautiful angels, and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I am going to show you guys how to get this simple everyday makeup look. This is literally my go-to at the moment. Every time I do my makeup, this is what I do, essentially. It is so simple and easy to do. I will leave all of the products that I have used in the description box down below, so if you are wondering where anything's from, then check there, as well as previous videos that I filmed in the past. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I'll see you in three, you're joking? 3, 2, 1. So my angels, I am just gonna get straight into it. Look at my little clip. They're from Pretty Little Thing and I'm obsessed with them. I love them. So just so you guys know, I have just dyed my brows. I have just filmed a video. I don't know if I'm going to put it up before or after this one, but I'll let you guys know in the description box down below when it's going to be uploaded, if it's before or after this video. So this really does help when it comes to do my brows in the morning, because I don't have to fill in as much as I should, like I need to normally. And also I have got Russian volume lashes in, so I'm kind of cheating here, but if I didn't have these in, because you guys know I don't always have these in, if I don't, I'll put mascara on or some falsies, so you can do this look with or without them. It's going to look pretty much the same. So yeah, I'm literally loving my lashes. I got them done yesterday and it's like all nice and fresh, and I'm like, oh. So yeah, I just wanted to clear that out. So if any of you guys are like, you already look like you got a full glam, it's because of those two things. But you can achieve that as well. So right, getting straight into it. I'm putting some moisturiser on. This is my favourite one ever. It is the Olay Beauty Fluid. I've lost the lid. Oh, I haven't. It's here. I put about this much on. I'm not going to lie. I do drench my skin in this. It is the only moisturiser I use, and it works well underneath makeup and also for my skin. It's just unbelievable. My mum's used it for years and I got it from her. I'm a mess today. Can you see that? But yeah, it's incredible. So I literally drench my skin in this before I move on to my brows. So when I have moisturised, my face is very moisturised, but I leave it to like soak into my skin, and it soaks into my skin so well. So while that's doing its thing, I'm going to move on to my brows. I'm using the Precisely My Brow Pencil from Benefit. I use the shade 5. Honestly, this is as far as it goes up. Look at this. Can you see that? That's as far as it goes. I need to get a new one so badly. So I'm gonna have to message the Benefit girls like, I'm running out of my Precisely My Brow. Anyway, what I'm gonna do, because I've just dyed them, I don't really need to do a lot to them. I'm just gonna add around the edges to anything that needs to be done. But to be honest, they look pretty good if I say so myself. They will look better when you carve them out, but it makes it so much easier when you dye them. I'll probably upload the video of me dyeing my brows before this video, so if you do want to watch it, it'll be in the description box down below. It probably makes sense to do it that way anyway. To carve up my brows, I'm going to use the Born This Way multi-use sculpting concealer in the shade Warm Beige from Too Faced. This is the most amazing product I have come across recently. I also use it a little bit as foundation as well, but I'm running out. So I'm like, steady on. So the brush that I'm using today is this beautiful one from Vanity Planet. This isn't sponsored, by the way. I just wanted to show you guys it. Look at that. It's my favourite brush set. I feel like I haven't shown you this in ages, so I'm going to show it with you today. It comes with 15 different brushes, all perfect for a full face of makeup. They are vegan, cruelty-free, and I have a 70% off code for you guys. 70. So it works out so affordable to get them. They're so soft. Oh, I love them so much. And yeah, I'm going to use them today and show you guys how I use them and how I create a full face of makeup using these. Yay! There isn't also an angled eyebrow brush if you use like powdered eyebrow product. Anyway, I'm going to use the concealer brush. They've got names on it, so it makes it easier for me to show you guys what ones I'm using. And I'm just going to dip into the product, and I'm literally just going to carve out my brows. Brows are now done. I just pop some of this on over the top after. This is incredible. This will not move your brows ever. It is the 24-hour brow setter from Benefit. It lasts ages and it's the only brow gel I've used that doesn't move my brows. Honestly, it's incredible. You need this product. It's so good. So I love that. So moving on to primer. You guys know I've never really been the biggest fan of primer. I didn't really see the point of it. Now I actually know what it's for, and it's unreal. It basically goes into your pores and smooths everything out, so it's like you're working with a blank canvas. It doesn't make like spots go completely, but it like fills your pores in. So do you know sometimes you do your makeup and it looks a bit like you can just see your pores? This will fill it in, so it's incredible. I'm using the Benefit Professional. I've got a mini one here, so I swear I only have like mini things of like primers and stuff because I don't really use it, but now I'm obsessed with this. So I'm literally just going to pop this on my nose especially. This is where I get the worst sort of pores. Here, I do like a swipe here and there. My chin gets them really bad as well. Mainly sort of my T-zone, but then I sort of pop it anywhere else. I think that needs it a bit more. And like my smile lines, it sort of fills in that sort of unnecessary stuff that I don't want. And then you just sort of rub it in really gently. And you can feel it. It's so smooth on your skin. And I was always scared of using this, that I'd like break out, but I haven't. So far so good. I really like it. So now moving on to foundation. I'm going to actually use the same concealer I was using before, but literally only put it on parts of my face that sort of need the extra coverage. So I'm going to pop it here. It's basically where I put the primer. Oh, and on my leg apparently. There you go. So not like overboard, but I mean some people would put this on as actual foundation. But not me. Okay, and then what I'm also going to use is the Hello Happy Flawless Brightening Foundation. There's this one, and then there's also the rectangular one. They're both from Benefit. The rectangular one is sort of light to medium coverage. I think this is medium to full coverage. But this is unbelievable. I'm obsessed with this foundation. It's so good. The only thing I don't like about like the Hello Happy things personally is the packaging. I think it's cute, really cute, but like it's not really something I put on my like shelf. Do you know what I mean? It's cute, but I personally prefer like the other sort of packaging. Not to sound mean, but like this is the powder, which is amazing, but it just, I feel like it makes it look a little bit more cheaper than it actually is, but the product itself is unbelievable. So what I'm going to do is use the foundation brush. This is the liquid foundation brush, and I'm literally just going to pop the foundation onto there. I do 2 pumps, and then I'll just gently sort of wipe it around my skin, and then I'll just do 1 more pump. I use a lot of foundation, and then I'm just going to blend that in on my neck like that. I fake tanned my face, but it always like goes off. Actually, I do wash my face, that's probably why. And then obviously I'm going to use the Flat Top Stippling brush. It's really hard to say that fast. I'm just going to spray it a little bit with setting spray just to make it a little bit more damp, so it's easier to move the product around. And you guys know I start from the bottom of my face, so like more my neck, because I want less product to go there, but I want it to blend. And then you sort of want to push the product up. But I always do circular motions. I feel like it just blends in like seamlessly. And then just blend. Foundation is all done. I have got a foundation on my lips, but I don't really care. I'm going to move on to concealer. I actually do have 2 of these. So the one I use to carve up my brows and a bit of the foundation is the shade Warm Beige. And then I also have light, is it beige or beige? I don't really know. No, I have light beige, and I'm going to pop that underneath my eyes. This is such a good concealer. I love it. There's not really any problems I've had with it. It's so good, and it's just, oh, I love it. And I picked the colours online, but I was quite lucky because they work really well. I've also got the shade in Toffee, which I would use as contour, but I always freak out when it comes to like liquid contour, because I just feel like I can't do it. Liquid contour, cream slash liquid, you know what I mean. Yeah, I just literally can't. I'm going to blend my concealer out with a beauty blender because a brush never cuts the job for this. If I'm being completely honest, I just can't use a brush for concealer. I just really can't. You're going to see my really weird concealer face. So now to powder everything in place, I'm going to use the Lock-It powder from Kat Von D. The only problem I have with this, it literally goes everywhere. Like, I just can't even, it just goes everywhere. I just can't. But I'm going to use this before I go on to the Hello Happy one. So I'm just going to lightly dust it over my face, and then I'll go with the Hello Happy one after. Okay, now I've powdered my face, it's now time for contour / bronze. I'm going to use the Hoola Caramel bronzer from Benefit. I feel like all my products are from Benefit. I'm very sorry, but I love Benefit. I'm going to use the brush it comes with. That we also, I say we, there's also an angled contour brush that comes with the set. But I've really been getting along well with this brush at the moment, and it just sort of does it how I want it. So I'm just going to bronze my face. Okay, so now bronzer is all done. I'm just going to move on to the eyes. I'm going to use the medium blender brush, and I sort of just do this on my hand just to sort of buff it out a bit. When it's new, it's a bit structured, so I do this just to make it a little bit more like thicker like that. And then I'm just going to get the Hoola bronzer, just use this as eyeshadow. I use this every single day and it just works perfect for my everyday makeup look. And then what I'm going to do is get the crease shader brush and then pop the same bronzer on and just pop that on my lower lash line. Okay, to highlight my like tear duct and brow bone, so I zoomed you in a little bit more. I'm going to use the Iconic London Luminous Powder. Look how beautiful this is. It comes in 3 different shades. This is, I think, the original one. I'm going to mix this shade and then the lighter shade together, and it creates this beautiful like champagne-y bronze. I love it. And then I'm just going to use that with the small cream shadow brush, and I'm going to pop that on my tear duct here. As well as my brow bone, just to highlight that. And you sort of bring it down and then I blend it out with my finger. I'm going to use the same product on my Cupid's bow and then the bridge of my nose, and then I blend it in with my finger there. It just sort of gives it that little highlight. Pretty! And then just to line my lash line, like usual, I'm going to use the Kat Von D tattoo liner. It's so good. You shake it and like it doesn't dry out. So I've just popped on some mascara on my bottom lashes. I've never tried this before, and I got sent a bunch of mascaras from Loreal. This is the Unlimited mascara, and yeah, it looks like this. It's from Loreal and it's amazing. It's so good. It really reminds me of the Bad Girl Bang mascara from Benefit. Like the brush and everything. It's a bit thicker at the end, but the actual brush and how it applies really reminds me of that. So I definitely think this is a Bad Girl Bang dupe. So yeah, it's so good and it's affordable because it's drugstore. So get this while you can, it's unreal. Okay, it's time for blusher. I am going to be using the Floral Blush from BH Cosmetics in the shade Caribbean Coral. It looks like this. It's such a pretty blush, and I'm just going to use the contour brush to use this with. You can tell how pigmented this is. Just tap it off. And I'm just going to lightly dust it on my cheeks. I'm not going to lie, I absolutely love blusher. It's like my new thing. Before, I could easily do my makeup with that blusher, but now I've sort of realised why it's so good, and it sort of brings the colour to your cheeks, and it's just unreal. I think when you have eyeshadow and stuff on it, it's not as noticeable, but when you've got more simple makeup, blusher is so good. I love it. Okay, it's now time to highlight my face, moving my hair back. For that, I'm going to use my Iconic London, and I'm literally just going to get the fan brush from Vanity Planet, that's the same set. and just swirl my brush around the highlighter, and it mixes all the shades together. And then I'm just gonna pop this on my cheekbones like that. It's just like subtle but buildable. So for my lips, I'm just going to put some lip balm on. This is like the Vaseline balm. And then I'm going to use, of course, I mean, what else would I use for an everyday makeup look? It's the Rimmel Cappuccino lip liner. So what I do is I put the lip liner over my whole lip. I'm then going to get the Rimmel Stay Satin lip colour in the shade As If. Just put that over the top because it's a lot lighter, but it sort of dilutes the colour. And then to set all my makeup in place, I'm going to use the L'Oreal Shake and Glow setting spray. That's what it's called. Anyway, my angels, this is the end of the video. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you have, make sure you do give it a big thumbs up and also subscribe if you are new to my channel. I upload every Monday, Wednesday, Saturday and Sunday, so stay tuned for that, and also click the subscribe button with the notification little bell next to it so you'll be notified on every time I upload. But yeah, thank you again so much for watching. All the products will be linked in the description box down below, as well as the beautiful brushes I used in the video today, which I'm literally obsessed with. So yeah, you'll get a 70% off code for them, and they come within like a couple of days, so worth it. And a cute little case, all synthetic, cruelty free. Like, it's just, look how compact the case is. So good for traveling as well, and just to put in your drawer all nicely. So yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed it, and I'll see you all very, very soon. Bye.